You just got paid. Your salary hits the account. Within 72 hours, rent, bills, food, and subscriptions have taken almost everything. Sound familiar? You are not bad with money. You are not lazy. You did everything they told you. Study hard. Work hard. Earn more. But the paycheck still disappears every single month. Here is what nobody told you. Earning money and keeping money are two completely different skills. Schools taught you one. Nobody taught you the other. That gap is costing you everything. The average person works 90,000 hours in their lifetime. That is 40 years of labor. Yet 78% of workers live paycheck to paycheck, regardless of how much they earn. Think about that. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens, what the financial system rewards, and the specific steps to finally break out of this cycle. Here is the trap most people never see. Income is a treadmill. You run, you earn. You stop, it stops. Every single dollar you make requires your direct time and effort to produce. Consider this. A doctor earning $200,000 a year can still be broke. A teacher earning $40,000 can quietly build $1 million in wealth. The difference is never the income. It is what happens after. Most people believe their financial problem is that they are not earning enough, but raise their salary and watch what happens. Bigger car, bigger house, more subscriptions. The problem scales up with them. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is not a personal failure. It is a predictable psychological response that the entire consumer economy is specifically designed to trigger in you. Now you might be thinking, okay, but I have expenses. I have a family. I cannot just stop spending. Completely fair. This is not about spending nothing. It is about directing something. But here is something even more dangerous than lifestyle inflation. Even if you spend nothing extra and leave $10,000 in your savings account for 1 year, you will earn roughly $50 in interest. Meanwhile, inflation averaged 3% to 4% last year. That same $10,000 now buys what $9,600 used to buy. You saved perfectly, and you still quietly lost $400 in real purchasing power. You are not standing still financially. You are moving backwards. And the terrifying part is this happens silently, invisibly, every single month, whether you pay attention to it or not. So, what do the people who build wealth do differently? The answer is simpler than most financial advice suggests, and it starts with understanding one fundamental shift in thinking. Workers earn income. Owners earn income and accumulate assets that continue generating value without their direct hourly participation. That single difference changes everything about financial outcomes. Here is what that looks like with real numbers. If you invested $300 every month starting today, and the market averaged 8% annually, after 25 years, you would have $285,000. But here's the part that changes everything. You only contributed $90,000 of your own money. The remaining $195,000 came entirely from compounding growth. Your money worked while you slept. Think of it this way. Saving money is storing seeds in a jar. Safe, protected, but nothing grows. Investing is planting those seeds. Messy at first, uncertain, but over time, something far bigger grows. Now I know what you are thinking. What if markets crash? What if I lose money? Great question, because market crashes are not rare disasters. They are normal, predictable, and useful to investors. When markets drop, every monthly investment buys more shares at lower prices. Experienced investors stay calm during volatility because they think in decades, not days. Panic is for people without a strategy. So here are the exact steps. Step 1. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund in cash savings first. This money never gets invested. It protects your investments from your own life emergencies. Step 2. Separate your money into 2 mental buckets. Safety money that never moves, growth money that is allowed to fluctuate because its only job is to compound over time. Step 3. Start investing small. Most platforms allow you to begin with as little as $10 or $50 per month. The goal at first is not profits. The goal is to build the habit of consistent investing. Step 4. Focus on simple investments first. Index funds track hundreds of companies simultaneously. Instead of picking winners, you own a piece of the entire market. Lower risk, consistent long-term growth. Warren Buffett, worth over $100 billion, has repeatedly said most investors should buy low-cost index funds and hold them long-term. If it works for the world's greatest investor, it can work for you. Step 5. Stay consistent and give compounding time to work. The biggest investing mistake is not starting too late. It is stopping too early. Discipline over decades separates investors from everyone else. Here are the real questions wealthy people ask that most people never ask. What can this money become if I do not spend it today? That single question shifts everything from consumption toward future ownership. The modern economy constantly encourages spending. Advertisements, social pressure, upgrades, trends. Entire industries profit when you remain focused on consumption. Very few profit when you quietly accumulate assets. Stop asking how to get a bigger paycheck. Start by asking what system you can own that produces value without your hourly participation. That is the difference between survival and control of your financial life. The wealthy are not smarter than you. They are not luckier than you. They simply learned earlier that wealth is never built when money arrives. Wealth is built when money is directed intentionally. Let us summarize. 1. Build your emergency fund. 2. Separate safety funds from growth money. 3. Start investing small. 4th. Focus on index funds. 5th. Stay consistent and let compounding work. Saving money gives you stability. Investing gives you freedom. The earlier you combine both, the more powerful your financial future becomes. You now know what millions of people working for 40 years have never learned. If this changes how you see money, subscribe right now. Every week, I break down the hidden systems behind wealth, finance, and the economy that nobody teaches you in school. Hit subscribe. Do not miss it. Now I am genuinely curious about something. Are you currently in the saving stage, or have you already started investing? Tell me honestly in the comments. I read every single one.